Hi, this is Vicky with Enchanted Dream Handmade and Vintage, and just doing a show with jewelry that is from antique malls and different jewelry jars and boxes and bags that I've had. So some beautiful stuff, all aimed mostly at summer, and then just a few interesting items. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great week. I'm having a pretty good week, getting through it, and busy at work, busy at everything, you know. I'm sure you guys are too. And always looking for cute jewelry for the shows. Some of the places that I've gone a lot have kind of run out of good stuff at the moment. So right now I'm on the hunt for other places. But anyways, it's always fun regardless. All right, so this is going to be vintage to modern, a lot of beachy stuff, some wood shells, some glass, and then some signed items, some cute items, some different things, rings, necklaces, bracelets, all of it, and then a few vintage pieces as well. So I did put a quarter here just for a reference. So if you see an item, that'll give you an idea. I do that on eBay also. I think most people do, but that might give you an idea of how large or whatever beads or an item actually are. So, all right. So if you are interested in the item, you can always email me at enchanteddream2025@gmail.com. And again, I said my name is Vicky. For the questions, suggestions, if you're looking for a certain item, any of that, I would be happy to check for you. So I always get back to people too pretty quickly, as far as whether items are still available also, you know, online or on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, so just let me know and I'll get right back to you. I do take PayPal for payment. Usually do my shipping through there also. Yeah, they seem, you know, they're always very secure. I've never had a problem with them. So yeah. All right, so let's go. So this is, like I said, basically my theme is summer and fun stuff today. Cute things, a few pretty things, and then a few interesting items. So first thing I'm going to show you is this beautiful kind of tangerine color and gold tone necklace. Very pretty. Rhinestones all the way across. Everything's intact. A gold tone chain. Gold tone extender with a little bead on it. And then we've just got a lobster clasp. This one didn't have a name tag on it, but it's very well made. Very pretty. Let's get a measurement. So measurement is about 15 inches. And then there's a 3-inch extender. So 15 to 18 inches. This one's going to be $6. All right, next is this gorgeous little bracelet. Silver tone. And then it looks like beach glass stones all the way across. Very pretty in all the good colors. Light blue, dark blue. Some very pale bluish green, and then some frosty kind of white ones, but very pretty. We do have a heart clasp on it. So like this, and there does seem to be like a little extra ring here. So I don't know if there was something else here, or well, maybe they're using it like this actually. I would have used the bigger ring, but that's just me. So I guess that one's the connector ring. There we go. Now it looks right. All right, and this one, silver tone, measures right about 7 inches, just as is. No extender on that one. Very pretty though. Very beachy. Nice looking stones. There may be just a little bit of wear on some of these findings, but actually it looks really good overall. And we'll do $5 for this one. Very pretty. Sea glass beachy bracelet. There we go. And this one I can't remember if it was magnetic or not, and my magnet moved. So let's try this one. This one is my old magnet that I got out of one of my first boxes actually. All right, let's see. Yes, it's magnetic. So yep, magnetic. All right, but $5 for that one. Next item is going to be this one. And this one, was it? Let me get my deal here. I thought it was Betsy Johnson, but no, I think it's Guess. This one with the strawberry. It's a double strand silver tone necklace. We've got an extender. There is our hang tag extender. We've got a lobster clasp. It could use a little wipe down, but it's basically in good condition. So on this one, there's also the G right there in rhinestones. There's a little strawberry with rhinestones, and then marked again on the back of the strawberry. Like I said, it needs a little bit of wipe down. This one, the shorter strand is 16 inches, and then our extender is about 2 inches. So 16 to 18 inches. Very cute. There we go. We'll do that one for $7. And that's marked very nicely. All right, these are super cute, and I thought these would be really nice for summer. They're brass, they're clip-on. They're little groups of white flowers. Look at that. Isn't that cute? With a little bead center. And they're in pretty good shape. Of course, there's some wear, they're vintage. But otherwise, I mean, they're in great condition. They've got all of their flowers there. Very nice. But these are definitely a party summer type earring. Also, you could wear these for 4th of July as well, if you're wearing red and blue otherwise. But yeah. So need a little bit of a cleaning. I left them as is. All the mechanisms work. Like I said, they're a little bit dirty. Might be somewhere because they're older. But these ones are also going to be $5. Very cute. This necklace is gorgeous. Great big glass foil beads. And then we've got cobalt blue glass beads in between for spacers with little brass bead caps on them. Very cute. Hand strung. Great big lobster clasp. Gold tone on the findings on that one. But yeah, many colors as far as the beads go. We've got green, silver, gold, dark gold or caramel, blue and teal, purple, red. Very pretty beads. Green. So this one is right about 30 inches, maybe 31 inches or 30.5 inches. We'll do that one for $5. That's a steal on that one. All right, next is this very cute vintage inspired necklace with this cabochon here with a little flower on it. It is 3D basically. Brass on the findings. We've got the, I don't know if this is the tree of life or just a tree, but it's very pretty. It's got a bail attached. The chain is either a brass or a brass and copper mix. It is 28 inches and we have a 3-inch extender. So 28 to 31 inches. This needs cleaning. The chain is dirty, but you can shine that up, maybe clean it up with some wax. Anyways, we'll do that one for $4. All right, and then we've got this really cute little turtle. That's like a carved turtle charm, you know. And then these really pretty light teal colored beads. This is adjustable as far as the size goes on these. You just pull, make it longer, shorter. As is, it is a right about 6 3/4 inches, but it can still go about an inch or so bigger. So we'll do this one for $3. If you like turtles, that's a pretty summer bracelet. And then we've got a nice set here with a barrel clasp. These are puka shells. And these are always for summer. Ah, my fingers are not that great. There we go. So yeah, barrel clasp that just screws together. Here are the shells. They're pretty good shape. I believe they're puka shells. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a nice set. I don't know if it used to have something here, but you could always add something there if you wanted to. So we're looking at 16 to 17 inches on those. We'll do $7 for those. They're in good shape. You could always add something there on that pendant, that area where it looks like it had a pendant. There's also a stretchy. These look like kishi beads. And then we've got some silver tone spacers. We've got a little cross here. And this one's on there with a lobster clasp. That's dirty. These need wiped down. Again, this is a little bit stretchy, not super stretchy. It looks like it's 6.5 as is. Cute though. If you're getting the puka shell necklace, you might want to grab this to go with it because it kind of matches. Anyways, $4 for that one. And this one, very nice. I don't know if these are just wood or if they're made from shells, but they're very pretty as far as the color goes. Really nice contrast. Nicely finished. Very smooth. Stretchy. But this is very summer to me also. 6.5 inches as is. We'll do $4 for that one. And then this one, also very cute, sky blue and silver tone. This one is partially stretchy. This whole section is not stretchy, where the charms are and all these little dangles, but they're all very cute. They've all got like matching rhinestones and little goodies. Very nice. Even these pieces have rhinestones on them as well. So does the heart. Or where's the other heart? Let's see. This one. Yeah, that one's got blue as well. And then we've got this nice little rhinestone ball. These feel to be acrylic. These are metal, silver tone. And like I said, it is stretchy, but only on the one side. As is, it's about a 6.5. We're going to do this one for $5 because it's super cute. Really nice with any sort of pastel outfit. This one is basically just for fun. Very pretty. Someone probably did a resin cabochon here. It's reminiscent of like the butterfly wings. I don't know if they are butterfly wings, but very bright. I'm assuming it's not. It's more of a foil design, but gorgeous. It's all like a gold tone as far as the findings and everything go. This one does have a spring ring clasp. And gold tone as well on a twisted chain. That one was like that, so I'm just leaving it as is. 24 inches. Very cute. We'll do that one for $4. That's a fun necklace. So is this one. This one is totally beachy or maxi dress. Beautiful white blouse. Any of that. We've got a stone shaped drop here. We've got a hammered leaf here, pendant, and then we've got these beautiful glass beads that have some sort of coating on them, macrame all the way, and then chain. And this is a lobster clasp. We've got an extender with a little bead on it. This one was not signed, I don't believe, but yeah. So this one, 30 inches. Very cute. We'll do $4 for that one. All right, let's see what else we got. That one, get that one. Here, let's do this one. This necklace is very cool. This is a two-tier, and it's all in place already. You can see there's chain down here that connect it, and then chain up here that connect that top row. So 2 rows of these great beads. These aren't super cold, but they are a little bit heavier. So I think they're glass or something like that. But we've got brass findings. We've got little wood beads. We've got little tiny beads, and it's kind of a tangerine and a light red. And then we've got designs on them as well. And then we've got these really pale yellowish orange there beads. This is a leather strap. Here it is. Here is the tag on it. There we go. Vintage something California it looks like. But yeah, there's the tag, brass. And then there's still a couple of rings so you could make it even bigger. As is about 18 inches. So maybe 18 to 19 inches. Anyways, it's very pretty. This one's going to be $5. And it's in great shape. Then we have these fun mustard seed earrings. I've seen people talking about them online again. I think everybody that collects jewelry should probably have one of these in their collection. And you can see the seeds in the center inside. There you go. And then we've got brass. These are, I don't think these are marked. Nope. But yeah, brass. Twist. Screw back. And these ones measure from the top of that brass ball just about 1.25 inches going this way. So anyways, these are cute conversation starters. Nice gift. We'll do $5 on those. And then there's this necklace, which is very pretty. It's nice and long, but you can double it up. This one has gorgeous beads, great colors, glass, or whatever the beads are. These ones are definitely glass. Brass chain. We've got a nice extender with a bead on the end. We've got a great big brass lobster clasp. I believe this is Premier Designs. Yep, Premier Designs. So when it's not doubled, it's going to be about 48 to 49 inches. And then the extender is over 3 inches. So it's basically 4 inches. So you've got a nice long necklace to play with here. Great beads, great colors. This one can go for many seasons, summer, fall, whenever, as long as you're wearing these colors with that turquoise, along with this kind of rusty caramel color, and then this beautiful gold. Very pretty. Premier Designs, I will do that one for $6. And then, kind of switch things up, here is a cute Elvis My Way pin. I've had this one for a while. Looks like Graceland, and then a little copyright mark there. So a memento from Graceland, and it's shaped like a little record, My Way, and then Elvis. I will do that one for $5. And then I had a few rings I wanted to show you. These ones, I have two Millefiori glass. This one is a little bit, not exactly straight here, but it is connected. This one's in great shape, mostly white. And then we've got some beautiful gold, yellow, orange, pale blue, or sky blue, however you want to look at it. A little bit of green, a little bit of orange. This one we're looking at probably right around a 7.5 or so. Very pretty. We'll do that one for $8. And then got another one, and this one's gorgeous. This one's silver, black underneath. As you can see, black inside, and then silver, and it looks very shimmery. And then we've got that beautiful, almost turquoise metallic blue, or maybe between that and a teal, but gorgeous. This one is an 8, in great shape. Do that one for $5 as well. And then we've got this one. We've got a faux cabochon, but one that's great looking. We've got copper. This one's adjustable. As is, size-wise, it's right about a 9. and that's before it's adjusted. I don't know if it has been adjusted, but anyways, that's a 9 as is. It can be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Nice size ring. You see it compared to my finger. We'll do that one for $3. Okay, that's it for the rings. And then we've got a couple of cute bracelets. This one, very cute colors for summer. Silver tone over here. We've got pale blue, kind of a gold color. And these are faceted. They've got an AB coating of some sort. And then here's our little hang tags. It says Energy, Alex and Ani. This one is the heart flag. And again, Alex and Ani. Looks like US 1999 157 or something like that. Anyways, very cute though. And it can use a little wipe down, and it's adjustable. So, I mean, it can be quite a bit bigger. But as it is, you're basically looking at a 7 without stretching it out at all. But yeah, there. It doesn't want to stay put, but cute one. We'll do that one for $4. Then we've got this one. This one opens. Not very wide though. It's pretty stiff. And it's got a heart opening and a heart latch. And this one, what does it say? My dear granddaughter is always in my heart, I believe. But anyways, this one's cute. It's got brass and silver tone. And 7 1/4 as it stands there. There's also a small rhinestone right there. You can see it. Anyways, very cute. We'll do that one for $5. Then we've got this one. This one's pretty, and this one says beach to me also. We've got hammered silver tone with, it looks like brass, different colors of brass or copper, little designs. And then it's open, so it can be somewhat adjustable, but it is nice and sturdy. This one measures, with it being kind of oval, I would say closer to a 7 or so, as is. It's in good shape. It needs a polish, needs a wipe down. We'll do that one for $4. And then I've got 2 pairs of nice looking silver tone hoops. These are pierced with the, the snapback type closure. These ones are about 2.5 inches. The other ones are closer to 2 inches. So 2.5 inches to about 2 inches approximately. These two can go together for $3. All right, and one more fun item. Here we go. This one is a charm bracelet, and it's all Avon. It's got an extender. It's got all kinds of little charms. Lipstick. Looks like a doll. This one is pretty, just a wire wrap. Little makeup. Pearl. Avon charm. Here's the Avon 125. Here's a little perfume bottle probably. But yeah, very cute. There's an infinity charm. There's a, I'm not sure what the red one of these goes for, but it might just mean Avon, I don't know. Or maybe that was for a special, not breast cancer, but something else. This one, 6 3/4 as is, and then here's the extender. Let me see how long that actually is. The extender is about 1 inch, and it's got a little silver bead on it. Anyways, this one might be collectible for Avon people. We'll do this one for $4. It needs some cleaning. That's why it's $4. That way you guys can clean it. I'm kind of teasing, but it's true. All right, this one. Here's another necklace. Again, summertime, pretty flowers, sparkly sparkly cabochons or rhinestones. Very pretty. Faceted glitter in them. Very nice. Here's the backs. They're got some wear, but they're in fairly good shape. There's scuffs and scratches and all of that. The chain is painted chain, and that's because this is a Betsy Johnson piece. Hers always have some sort of a creative element. There's her little hang tag with a bead with a long extender. We've got a lobster clasp. This one, 15 inches, extenders about 3 inches, so 15 to 18 on this one. Again, Betsy Johnson, very pretty. And we've got 5 flowers there. And like I said, it's got some wear and all that. So we'll do this one for how about $7. Very cute, very summery. Cute with a cute dress or a cute blouse. All right, and then we've got these. And these are gold tone. They are, I think it was Trifari. Let's see. I can't see it. Maybe you guys can see it. But whatever it is, we're going to do them for $4. There we go. All right, vintage leaf earrings with a little ball center, clip-ons, good shape, need a wipe down. They are signed. They're in great shape. $4. All right. I have been very busy the last few months with personal things as well as work and other things. And sorry if I haven't been able to do very many shows, but I'm working on it. And I'm going to try to do at least 1 to 2 shows a week, get back to my regular schedule. And I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate everybody watching videos and sharing them and making purchases and questions and posting and all of that. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and have a terrific summer. Go out there and do something fun. All right. Take care. Bye.